Okay, so we want to share a little bit about our family. As you can see, we are not from United States. We are from Argentina. We have our accent very clear. And we are really happy to be here. We are working right now in the Adventist University in Argentina, River Plate. I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's a very multicultural university. It has more than 40 countries represented there, students, 3,000 students. And now we are working there as missionaries there. But before that, we were able, and we wanted to share this with you because our offerings this quarter are going to this division. We had the privilege to work 4 years in the Euro-Asia division. And I'm sorry for the ones that are watching from home. We will share some slides here. But to protect the country that we work and the people that are still working there, I will not be sharing the name of the country, but the ones that you are here, you will be able to see it in the screens. But actually, it's important about what the church is doing there. So if you want to start sharing the films, the PowerPoint, thank you so much. So this is the country that we work, and for 4 years, we were able to work there in the only Adventist school of all Central Asia. So this country is located, next slides please, in the 1040 window. Yes, it's very inside of this particular side of the world that has a lot of people living there, but the truth is not still known for everybody. So next slide. This division has 13 countries and 9 unions. It's a very big and large division, but it has the less amount of members. So our union, next slide, was the Southern Union Mission, and all of those countries are inside of that union. All the stands that you heard, and even in Spanish we have many jokes about the stands and how you relate to each one of them. But one of those countries is the one that we were working. And let me share some facts about the church over there. Next slides, please. So there are 6 million inhabitants in that country and only 600 church members. It's a very small church and very poor church. Actually, there were more members some years ago, maybe 10, 15 years ago, but they were part of the Germans that were immigrating there. So when there was a big revolution, they just flew away from that country and went back to their country. So the church was put to a very small church, and we have 600 members. So you can see a ratio of 1 Adventist per 10,000 inhabitants of the country. So the growth of the church is not a mistake that it has a minus on the front. The church actually it's decreasing in that part of the world because the members are very old, so some of them are passing away, some of them are moving, and the baptisms are not so common there. I didn't put that information, but when we were working there may be 17 or 18 baptisms per year in the whole country. So actually it's a church with a big need, and the 87% of the country is from Muslim, is Islam. So it's a very challenging place. Let me share with you, next slides, what we were doing in the place that we were working. So this is a college that, as I was sharing, is the only Adventist school in the whole union. So the whole Central Asia, this is the only Adventist school. And we had, in order to proclaim the gospel, in order to tell others about Jesus, we were using these ideas. So some English and Spanish clubs. By the grace of God, we were able to bring from Saosky, and maybe you heard that was a university in Russia, we were able to bring a branch of the theology seminary. So we were training around 10 pastors, and I was talking with one of the pastors today by WhatsApp there, and he was telling me that this was a big blessing because we had 9 graduates from this seminary, and now from all these different stance countries. And now, since many of the pastors were retiring, because there were no many pastors in the last years, they were able to get inside and work for the church now that some of them are retiring. So we have a pioneer training, so people coming from the church just to learn how to preach the gospel, and we were teaching them how to hairdress, cosmetics, or massage, or health, just in order to do some things for telling others about Christ. In our school, actually, our school is a big school and very known school. Right now we have around 350 students that 70% of them actually are Muslims. So Muslim kids coming to an Adventist school and every day listening about Christ and what he's doing for them. So we are not pretending them to get baptized, but we know when the time comes when they need to make a decision, they will at least know that they have a Savior and they can be saved as well. So the other project that is very interesting, and we were playing with the pastor soccer the other day here, and I was sharing with him that we should do it here as well. We have a soccer school. Please, next slide. So the soccer school brings all the kids from the community, 120 kids we had in that soccer school, and we were bringing them not only to teach them how to play soccer, but every time before every class, we have a 10 minutes meditation that we will share value or something about God or something about how to be honest, good people. So that was a very big project for us. And the next slides, you can pass it, show some more about the soccer school. And the next one will show them, we did a camp meeting, and at that moment, one of them was praying. And for us, that was something very special. We were rejoicing God that one of the students got to learn how to pray, and he was sharing with God his needs. So I really will encourage you to pray for that particular division that we are sending our offerings this quarter. And please pray for them, because it's a very difficult way to preach the gospel over there.